Welcome back. We're continuing on Project Daily Driver. We got the Honda here. And last time we stopped, we got these done pretty much up. There's a little finishing that needs done, but I'm just going to wait until I'm going to start just sanding the whole car before I kind of finish those. I'll catch it all up at once. So this is kind of where we left it. Got those nice and done up. They're not all crappy anymore. But what we're doing now is we need to sand the whole car. And to sand the whole car, we need to take off all the lights, all the trim pieces, everything that isn't going to be sanded and painted needs to come off. So we're going to get started pulling headlights, taillights, and all the trim. So where we got the car at now is I pulled the fenders off, got the hood off, got the fenders there, hood there, got headlights over here, and this is what we're kind of looking at. And so you can see kind of they left everything. This is what they should have done when they painted it the first time. They really didn't. All they seemed to paint was the rad support. So we are gonna pull these little chrome pieces off. All the pieces we're gonna paint black. So we're gonna repaint these black. Got the windshield wipers, we're gonna repaint those black, and the rear windshield wiper. Let's see. Got taillights out, bumper off. So last thing is I want to pull the door handles off, repaint those, and then I want to take the rear view mirrors off. And they actually look alright except this whole duct tape thing. I'm going to actually pull this whole thing off and see why they were taped. I think it's just where it swivels, I think is just broken. It doesn't lock into place. So if so, we'll just get new ones. If we can use them, we'll use them. We'll just kind of see where we get. So I'm going to pull those, pull the door handles, and honestly probably call it a day getting all those off. And then next we'll start sanding. Alright, so I got rear view mirrors off, got doors off. So the rear view mirrors, I took the tape off and they're just like this. And they're just all floppy. So we are going to be replacing the rear view mirrors. So it's good to know. It's kind of expected with the tape and everything on it. So next step's probably going to be, each individual part, sanding them down, cleaning them up, any body work on any like minor dents or anything like that. And we'll just do a panel at a time. Probably start with front quarters. We can do the hood. Now that I actually have an electric sander, it should hopefully go a little bit quicker. I really don't want to spend the whole week or maybe a couple weeks sanding, but it is what it is. Do it till it's done. Alright, back with another day. Now that we got everything pulled on the car, we got panels kind of set out, I think we are officially ready to start sanding. So I got my little sander here. We're going to go ahead and start working on these fenders and see where we get to. Hey everybody, after a few days of just sanding and stuff, pretty much just sanding, I'll show you kind of where we're at right now. I haven't been filming a lot because it's pretty much a lot of the same, so kind of walk through what we've done so far. So I got the fenders sanded and I've done a little bit of body work on some of the spots that needed it, like right there. I just laid down some new Bondo right there. So I'm waiting for that to dry. So I got the fenders, the bumper, those things are more or less done. I just started with the hood. The hood had a lot of dents right in the front where it's super noticeable. So I'm trying to get those puttied up, and then I will sand those once it's all kind of ready. I started to primer some of the trim pieces. So these are right up on the roof, a little roof trim. These are for the door, little door trim. Then I got windshield wipers and door handles. So they're all primered, and those are gonna be ready for paint here pretty soon. I still need to sand this little front support, sand it down because that one's gonna get painted as well. Let's see. And then the rest of the body I have sanded, and the body work is complete. That needs to get some, I need to clean all the dust and stuff off this whole car. But everything's more or less done over here. I'll show you kind of where we landed with the body work on the fender. So I ended up putting that gold finishing filler right there over the metal finisher. So now it's just a nice smooth surface. Once it's painted, I don't really think it'll be noticeable at all. So that's good. And then I still need to do some jams in there. I haven't opened that up and done that, or the door jams yet. And this side, same thing. Got it all cleaned up, smooth. No real issues. So we will go ahead and paint this up. After it's all cleaned up, I'm gonna start taping, and we will. We're a little bit closer. So yep, we're just gonna finish body work, and then we'll start taping, getting stuff prepped, give everything a once over one more time, and then we'll start paint. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm not sure what day this is in the process, but what we're doing now is we finished up the body work. Everything's sanded for the most part. There's a couple door jams and things I just need to scuff up. I'm actually going to take the doors off the car. It's sitting out in the driveway right now. I just had to clean up the shop. It was disgusting. There was dust everywhere, parts strewn everywhere. So I cleaned it up to where I'm comfortable. It's still kind of a mess, but it's at least something manageable for me. So I got the front bumper over there, got the rear bumper right there. There's the hood, all the panels and stuff are right there, all the trim pieces. And so the next step, we're gonna take the door off. I grabbed some paint supplies. Let's see what we got. Got paper for the windows. Paper, we got plastic, we got tape, and then I grabbed a different type of gun. I have a couple different, the Harbor Freight spray guns. I grabbed this one. Now it's supposed to be a little bit nicer. I kind of want to see how it compares against the other one. They're cheap. To me, they're kind of cheap throwaway guns, but if I can take care of them and use them several times, then I'm going to try. But if I can't, then they're throwaway guns, and that's okay. And then I have just a filler primer that I'm gonna still have a couple scuffs and things like that that need to be smoothed out. I'm gonna kind of prime over it on a couple of the trim pieces, things like that. So that is where we're at. I'm gonna pull the doors off, and actually I'm gonna paint them separately as separate pieces, so I can get the door jams done well. And I want it to be as professional as I can. I mean, this is still gonna be I think a 10-foot, 20-foot paint job, but I'm gonna do my best to make it as good as I can. So I'm gonna pull the doors off and continue on, scuff up those door jams and get it ready to start. Then I'm gonna start wrapping everything, taping everything, and get it ready for primer and paint. So in true Honda fashion, I was scuffing up this door, and this is what I found inside it. It's like someone may have broken into this a time or two. Maybe even as a way of getting in permanently, who knows? But that's a Honda for you. All right, we'll continue to scuff.
That's not safe to drive a car.
After a good washing, I decided to let it air dry. So after wrapping everything, got the whole car done. Looks like even the doors, windows, got the doors all done up, the hatch, and then the last things, the hood, fenders, bumpers, they're all ready to go. So last thing we have left to do is to just give it a kind of once over one more time, give it a final cleaning, and then get started. So we're gonna stop the video right here, and the next one's gonna be hopefully a finished painted daily driver. We'll see you next week.